What's up, YouTube? My name is Rob and I'm back for another reaction video. Now this time around I'm checking out Fire in the Booth, Kamakaze. Kamikaze is a rapper I just checked out before. I saw this one video he did, Kamikaze Road Rage. That impressed me. It was different because I haven't had a good fast rapper in a while, and somebody I actually could compare him to, and I should have said this in that actual video I did to him, but I wanted to say more in the Fire in the Booth one, I guess, because it's more focused on him. He reminded me of someone, and I should have said this before. There's a YouTuber by the name George Watsky, and he worked with Epic Rap Battles of History. He worked with Nice Peter and Epic Lloyd together on a few of their battles, and he helped them out. He was really skilled with fast rap, just moving really quickly without stopping, and then basically almost like does the guy barely even breathes when he does it. It's just insane. I'm gonna put a link to a George Watsky video in the comment in the description below, so please check that out. Something impressive, like or otherwise songs that impressed me that I really liked. I'll put that down there. Yeah, I know the one I put down there. That's what that kind of reminded me of. And also, that's what I'm gonna do for that. But also before that, I didn't put in the other video. I didn't mention in the other video. The guy who requested that particular video is also the same guy that requested this video we're checking out right now. So it's kind of 2 for 1. But I did put this in the other video. I am gonna put it. I just didn't say it. The YouTuber, his name is Zach Marlowe. Again, his name is Zach Marlowe. You should be checking that out right now. He asked that I check out that video, Road Rage, Kamikaze. And he also asked that I check out the video, this video right here, Kamikaze Fire in the Booth. And then the next YouTuber was a guy named, a YouTuber named On My Mama. And On My Mama had requested this video too. So I just want to give those people shout outs, Zach Marlowe and On My Mama. Yeah, I just wanted to give you shout outs to have me check out this video, and thank you so much for sending this video my way. I wanted to give you acknowledgement and thank you for supporting my channel. So without further ado, I want to take a deeper look into Kamikaze. Basically what I just got from him with the other videos, that he was a fast rapper. I want to see what other things he does, if how creative he is, and maybe we'll see what he tries to pull in his Fire in the Booth. Please bear with me. I'm not crazy fan of Charlie, y'all know that, but hey, people love him, people respect him, people say don't hate him, people say you're right to hate him. It is what it is. Y'all know how I feel about Charlie at this point. It is. Alright, so kicking this sucker off in 3, 2, 1, click.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Alright, Kamikaze.
It's Kamakaze, Leicester City, Royal
Got
Blowout
that
now.
deep voice though,
Go
like,
cop
really.
that. B.O.G.
Alright.
Yo, alright. Listen. Yeah. I'm the weatherman, and I told man whatever the weatherman like it or not, I'll weatherman down. When it rains, it pours, I'll get a man drowned. Yeah, I'm the weatherman, and I told man whatever the weatherman like it or not, I'll weatherman down. When it rains, it pours, I'll get a man drowned. Yeah, I'm the weatherman, told man it's due to shower all year. Roll to the dance in my Shaolin gear, gets deep, couple MCs drowning here. Yeah,
those beats,
I'm the
man.
weatherman, they know I bought the heat last summer. MCs won't get to eat last supper when I turn MC to track runner. Yeah, what? I'm the weatherman, big storms coming down like it's Mike. Man better hope they're not flying kites, cause man I come down like lightning strikes. Yeah, I'm the weatherman. This year I'm bringing hail and snow. They ain't hailing snow like the Game of Thrones. It's the big cam dog, yeah, the name is known. Yeah, I'm the weatherman, and I told man whatever the weatherman like it or not, I'll weatherman down. When it rains, it pours, I'll get a man drowned. Yeah, I'm the weatherman, and I told man whatever the weatherman like it or not, I'll weatherman down. Listen, you're not a money man, you're a mug with figures. Roll strip club, fall in love with strippers. Think they're big because they're bubbly sippers, but them man are low like bugs and critters. Touch mic, it's a rap, buds and swishers. Light up the ting like Zugs and Clippers. Man, I move old school like my old school when I rock nightclubs and kickers. Everybody wanna talk guns and dippers, cause everybody wanna be thugs and killers. It's weird. Ones that we weigh up our with are the ones that we pray and give thanks with, and the ones that we hold our with are the ones that we hug our nans with. It's all madness, cities in deep like Atlantis, cam dogs murking standard. And any beat that I flow on, man need to know that I'm show on. I stand out like a yard with no show on, cause man I gotta grow on. I'm better than him and so on. Road rage had me feeling like I'm back off a ban, smelling like a mill, that's hack or a ban. Everything mud like Capo the champ, got a fire in the booth, bust the cap off the shams. This is what they meant by skits, what? This is what they meant by my team. Yeah, this is what they meant by licks. My bottle is glass and my cup's polystyrene. Life on this high beam, a balancing that. Opinions, but talent is fact. Your talents I've grasped. Culture to culture, my lyrics are sculpture of man and his craft. It's like my players of Cassius. I pity these fools like I'm B.A. Baracus. You shake your maracas, you making a racket. Lacing a classic like Copacabana. And you wonder why man are low. Look. Well, I told them that man are low-key. My orchestra empty, that's karaoke. And it feels like these man love to hate. Let me enunciate, they turn love to hate. Between spitting bars and kicking a ball, you think my life is? Well, it isn't at all. From the lowest to lows to the highest to highs. Business is business, it's high and it's buy in the eye of the bias. I am the rock in the eye of Goliath. Alliance. Every MC who wrote bars for me picked out the beat, got too shook to send. Indirects come in my direction. My voice don't match my complexion. Like Butters, gal, I'm too good for them. Hard in the paint, I'm Dulux to them. Man are wary, I'm Ranieri. Put my city on the map, I moved up the ends. Bang.
What?
Kamikaze inside. Yeah.
Weatherman. What that beat?
Man, like Kamikaze!
That beat,
Who that?
man.
Yeah.
Starting like that already, fam. You ain't going
Yeah,
in
man.
like that
I should have
already.
said that
Yeah,
before
man.
too. Okay. Not listening to Charlie. I'm not.
Should we get him
dealing with
again?
that.
Yeah,
Not
man,
dealing
of
with
course.
that. I like that beat.
So we go.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going back.
It's
All right.
Kamikaze. Big up mass appeals. Yo. I'm gonna have to simplify it a little bit on this one, you get me? Big up everyone in Leicester repping. Yo, it's been a big year, you get me? How we doing this one? Alright. Yeah, look.
Okay.
Thinks he's a bad man, must have been lean. Got his chain wet and his chain went green. Hollowed up roars for 2 for 15. Still wanna act like big man in the scene. You took your girl for a meal. You asked her to chip for the bill. Spent all week on the strip for a bill. Always need sheets and shit when you bill. Booking fees still aim for a bill. Still man couldn't get his name on a bill. If you died to mother, no you wouldn't have shit in your will. But you still talk shit for a will. MCs wanna talk shit, then I will. Tell a man sit down, relax and chill. You asked the girl for Netflix and chill. Internet's down, no, you didn't pay the bill. You're not a big man like Phil. You're more like Bill. Run up in the shop like empty the till. Boss man, no, he won't empty the till. You won't shoot to kill. Plus boss man, he knows your mum. Knows full well you won't bust that gun. Knows it's all talk, knows it's all gum. Didn't get bread, not even a crumb. Dumb. I said hold your tongue. Man get dark like coke and rum. Man can't get more cold than numb. See my hand was froze when I wrote this one. Man think it's the big bad wolf. I told man it's the big bad fox. Hardest out, yeah, I tick that box. And if man shut doors, then I rip padlocks. See my right hand is Icelandic. My man twitch when my man switch. Man get diced and dished. Timeline man just whine and bitch. Fine wine man I get better with time. Fine line between me and the best in grind. Me I invested time. Man I really know that I'm next in line like that.
Turn up.
Whoa.
That's quick.
Man, like Kamikaze!
But
Jeez.
yo,
Are you ain't taking it easy then, bro?
That was
nah,
quick.
man, nah. Gotta tell man what it is, innit?
Mad. Wanna go again?
Yeah, man.
That's
Let's
3.
switch it up a little bit still. Yeah.
Alright, so it's where we do
Yo.
the last one.
Alright, listen.
All that noise. Come on,
Yo.
man.
This one's for my BLG family, you get me? Listen. Alright, yo. Okay. I'm trying to bring the nation a form of some inspiration, something scintillating. Stay on my scintillating.
Right.
Thieves in the night, like back in day, Yasin Bay. I've been the greatest, like Cassius Clay, Kamakaze. You need to get back in your place.
Muhammad
You're
Ali.
either a rat in the race or a cat in the chase. Cruising through my city, listening to Stankonia. Tell them miss me with the ball, that's Pamplona. They say they wanna help you plant the seeds and watch them grow, but they rather see you wither, so they're feeding off your woe. Blow the dirt up off my focus, right? Trying to get my focus right. Blow up any open mic, I don't flop. Rowing 5, coke and ice, oaken heart. Broken heart, emotions flood like Noah's Ark. I used to love this stolen art, but we're still overlooked and unsigned. Parent with no access, waiting to see my sunshine. And that's no reference to my bloodline. I'm sublime, I'm serving food for thought, and you should come dine. And we ain't stepping on the cracks. Our crowd's always half empty like a metaphoric glass. I got bars probably going over enough heads. And all these new youths, they sleep on us like bunk beds. Name another spitter that be up to my caliber. Try cross the circle and I'll tell you die amateur. My flows is like Moses. It splits, decomposes, what chose to oppose it. It's like ring of roses. Got a pocket full of pinkies, but a posse full of posers. See, I know ballers in loafers with chauffeurs. The stoners on sofas, like breakfast at Jones's. Know where my home is, know who my homies are. I navigate the sky, I'm that lonely star. Leiceester. You better show some respect when you see me bar. Leiceester. You better show some respect when you see me bar. I don't put faith in chance, I put my faith in chance. He taught me write my verses, plant my seeds and raise my plants. I made my plans, till then I couldn't pop a cork. I used to love her, that's a common thought. Feels like the storytellers, they be the glory getters. Less concerned with lyricism, more so with 140 letters. 90 or 140, well that's a long story. Then man move John Dory, send them to the shop for me. I got 5 friends who probably take a shot for me. And 50 more who take a shot from me. At the bar if I paid, yeah. So we can all dance in the rain, yeah. I see that girl glance in the rave, but tell that girl I got a girl, so move your ass in my face. Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wow. You went in, Don.
I had to style on it a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
What? Just jumping into the hip hop like that, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Wow. You're an animal, fam.
Respect, bro.
Straight
Respect, fam.
beast.
Okay. Okay. Kamikaze. Kamikaze. Alright. So, first off, I gotta say with Kamikaze, he got a nice voice. A really nice voice that's like crisp and just perfect for radio, perfect for just audio. And when he did it, and I said that with Road Rage, and I didn't really say anything after Road Rage. I just kind of like signed off and was like, bye, ciao for now. But yeah, you close your eyes, and I was wrong. I was wrong to like have my first reaction to him and be like, oh, it's a white dude. I was wrong. I shouldn't have did that. I don't know why I did that. That was just foolish. Because when he went into it harder than really even half of the black rappers I even seen do it. This guy was aggressive on his lines, aggressive on how he just appointed his words and directed it. And what was really cool but also scary about him, I don't know if you noticed this, but a lot of people, when you have a certain dialect, you're able to like slide and get some words in that don't necessarily rhyme with other dialects. Like, as with my American accent, if I tried to rhyme some of the things that you were rhyming, it wouldn't work out because it works with your accent. It doesn't work with my accent. But with this guy, he seems to use a lot of hard sounds and like hard direct lines. So it's like perfect every time he goes it. Every time he goes through a cipher. And that's particularly noticeable because he develops his ciphers using fast rap. So he'll go through a whole cipher or half a cipher or whatever, and more than half of it, if not all of it, will be hard sounds where like no matter what your language is, no matter what your accent is, it would be right on the beat with that sounds, and then he just had that going correctly. And I'm like, awesome. So if you wanted to like actually just read his lines, it would just make sense no matter what you did. And I think that's a really it would make sense no matter what your accent is. And I think that's a really cool thing about his raps. He was doing that pretty much. He did 3 ciphers pretty much throughout all his ciphers, with the exception of that last one. The last one he was trying to like style in a little bit, and that's where he kind of like slid in some more and got away with some more lines that was more focused on his accent as opposed to the other stuff like I just said. But he was good throughout. No doubt that was what it was. So far, with his fast raps, I know he had messages, like small, like micro messages in between them. Like I think in one of his raps in this cipher, he says like it gets you to think about your hands and what you do with them, or like your body or whatever, your hands and what you do with them. He said like the same hands that you use to go hug your mom or hug your aunt or your somebody said like that, or somebody you care about, are the same hands you go and try to do something nasty with some girls you're thinking about. And he got you to think about that. And he had micro thoughts within each of his raps and micro lessons, but nothing broad, nothing extremely intense in that sense of it. And there was one of my videos where I had gotten picked apart on one of the things I had. There was a YouTuber who was going through and was making some very poignant observations, and he did, and I can actually pull this up now. I'm looking at it. Yeah, we were looking at Devlin Fire in the booth, because I kind of like flipped. That was the first time I ever flipped out on Charlie, and he was like laughing when I flipped out on Charlie, and he started checking out my videos. There was one YouTuber that was making these really deep, long observations into my work and how I was looking at stuff, especially when it came to then Akala at that point. And he was saying that he kind of was saying what my interpretation of the raps, that he felt that a lot of my interpretation of what I was understanding was like going over my head, and was like, well, it just seemed like you weren't really picking up on like the clever wordplay that he was, or that some of the rappers were trying to put in. To that, I say you're totally right. Because there was like, I forget if it was Abracadabra or if it was Akala or if it was Devlin. He was saying where there were some lines that was like I was missing and going over in my head. And to that, I'll straight up say you're totally right. And I'm going to say you're totally right to that because I don't fixate on the little lines and the little nitpick things like that. I'm more focused on the rap as a whole and segments of the rap and how it all works together. So let's say those clever word plays, because like I remember in that particular comment he made, there was a rapper who was signed on with Warner. I forget who the rapper was, and he said he had a Warner brother, right? And that was like one of the lines, right? And it was like clever word play, haha, cool, awesome, right? Let's say if this was construction, that line was a brick, right? And all those clever word plays are a bunch of bricks that come together to form a verse, which will be a wall. I'm more concerned with looking at the walls and how the walls form the building. I'm not solely concerned about the brick so much, because if you're so fixated on one brick, you'll miss the 3 or 4 other bricks, and you will miss and you'll have a poor understanding of what that wall was supposed to look like. You ever get what I'm saying? So that's what I look at when I try to look at a rap, especially when it's going quick. And this particular guy, I did the same thing for. I look for the walls and how he developed it, and then I try to look for the house at the very end to say, okay, this was well when that placed next to that. This was well when that was placed next to that. This idea placed well next to this other idea. This idea could have been better placed with this other idea, but you know what? Does it all kind of stand, or if not? And does it all kind of stand and work together as a building? And then I kind of critique it. Well, I don't feel that it worked together as a building because of this, and this, and these two didn't work together. Or I say this worked really good as a building because this wall, and this wall, and this wall work together very solid. And that's how I look at a rap. Right? I'm gonna find that comment that I was talking about, and I'm gonna have it put up here, and I'm gonna have it on this video, just so I can give that guy an acknowledgement and I'll give him a shout out, because he did take the time to really look into my videos and really critique my work. And the next Akala video that I put out, we're gonna have a lot to talk about, because he wanted to get more in depth with the history of slavery in that sense. And he was like, well, hey man, if I were you, I think you really should to check out the history of slavery in your country, because you can really look at and appreciate how white people were also enslaved. Yeah, we'll talk about that. That's just something deeper for another different topic for another day. But again, not for this particular video. I just wanted to bring it up and mention it as to why I don't fixate on each little micro lines. I focus more on how the lines are used and what they ultimately end up doing for the rap. And that's where I come in and what I analyze and what I look at. So, this was Kamikaze Fire in the Booth. I'm going to check out probably before this, I'm going to try to sneak it into this wave, Kamikaze Injustice. That was also requested by another YouTuber. But going back to the YouTubers who requested this video, those two YouTubers are Zach Marlowe, and the other YouTuber is a YouTuber by the name On My Mama. Again, that is On My Mama. Hey, I don't make these names up. It's what these guys got, alright? So, with that being said, I'd like to thank everybody else for checking out my video. And please, if you have other stuff you want me to check out, please put that down in the comment section below. Put the name, put the artist, and also put a link if you can. I really would appreciate it. Don't worry about the link or whatever getting spammed. I unspam all the things that come my way. And when I do check out that video, I'll be sure to give you a shout out for putting in that link. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ciao for now and good night.